my gosh! Another challenger. It has been ages. Is that how he talks? Hello everybody and welcome back to... This time we're playing a game called Inscryption. It's been out for a while and you may have heard of it. In case you have not heard of it, here we are playing this wonderful deck builder puzzle kind of game. It's beautiful. I've played it. I had to it took me a little bit to figure out how to actually start a new game, because if you know anything about the game, it's an interesting game. Starting a new game is not as easy as it sounds. So, here we are, another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you have forgotten how this game is played. Maybe. But in case I have forgotten, will you tell me how? Allow me to remind you. Well, thanks, buddy. So here we are. We got a game board. He's telling me to play the squirrel card. I've got a stoat and 2 wolves. You are lacking sacrifices for that creature. So I know how to play this game. Creatures cost a certain amount of blood to place onto the board. This squirrel costs 0 blood. Now on my next turn, I can sacrifice the squirrel for a singular blood point, and then it'll allow me to get the stoat. Wham! Now play your stoat. Okay, to play the stoat, apparently I didn't need to wait until my next turn. I thought I did. I don't know. I actually do kind of forget how this game works, I'm going to be honest. Well, anyway, we're going to sacrifice the squirrel to play the stoat. And then we can play the stoat somewhere. Wham! He's a 1/3 guy. Wolves require 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn. And commence combat. I'm going to be going in and out of that accent because it's kind of hard to do with my throat. And also I just don't feel like doing it very often. Your stoat stands unopposed. So he's going to deal 1 damage to the enemy. The number on the bottom left is the attack power 1, and then the health, obviously, 3. And here's the scales. Your stoat dealt me 1 damage. 1 added to the scale, or I added it to the scale. So, I think 5 ticks. Yeah, so it starts, this little thing right here starts in the middle, and for each damage you do, it goes over a bit. But if he does damage back, it starts going back. And whoever tips it all the way wins the round. Like this. It's just such a beautiful game, honestly. I can't wait to play a little bit more of it. Let's get right in. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. So the coyote does 2 damage. Yep. But on my turn, the stoat's gonna kill the coyote. Yes. Or I could play a wolf. I can draw from my deck, or a squirrel. If I draw a squirrel, then I can sacrifice the stoat and a squirrel to play the wolf. But I'd rather draw from here. We got a river snapper. How reckless of you. Is it reckless? Because I'm going to be killing your coyote. Wham. Because you are learning, I will pass. Look at that. See, I got rid of his coyote, and he didn't even play anything. There we go. And now I'm going to sacrifice... What is this? A 1/6? And then these are 3 2s. I'm actually going to play the 1/6. Huh? Hey, stop! Fear not, the beast is sacrificed, but not removed from your deck. I noticed how the stoat was upset that he got sacrificed. It's just kind of awful. Bam! Got 1 damage. Nice! He passes again. Oh, what a loser. I'm not going to play the squirrel. Another damage. I'm guessing he passed again. Squirrel! Squirrel! Wolf. And now he's going to be super dead. Watch that. Bam! And we got some extra teeth. They're golden teeth, just so you know. Little bell tooth there as well. They won't all be so easy. That was pretty easy. Let me recall your story. My story? What? I don't even know my own story? Fine. Oh, yes. Here it is.
You were deep. You were lost, deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself.
Alright, so much like in other games that we've played, like Slay the Spire, or I guess even Evocation, that pentagram drawing game that I played, you have a path that you can go along. Right now, there's only one way to go, and that is, I think this is adding a card to my deck. Two
denizens of the forest approached you tentatively.
A cat. The undying cat sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. It's an amazing card. Amazing card right there. And the adder.
The caustic adder. Damage from its poison bite is always lethal.
Yes, so obviously we're gonna pick the cat. Many lives. Does not perish. Ooh, don't want to pause. Let's take the cat. Another creature joins your caravan. Oh, you're gonna love what we can do with the cat. It's so good. Some of the creatures of the forest seemed willing to follow you. Wow. What's the backpack symbol? You come across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break in case of emergency. And have a second. Another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it. Yeah. 3 is as much as you can carry. Makes sense. Yeah, the pliers here, saying that it can tip the scales, knowing that the scales are tipped using teeth. Not super, it's not something that makes me feel good, I'm gonna be honest. Alright.
You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain.
Oh no! You sacrificed me while I was sleeping. It was the right play. I get it. Maybe you'll help me? Take your turn. Play along for now.
You may now see my moves ahead of time.
So he's going to play... No. What is it? A wolf cub. So it spawns in, and then after a turn it turns into a regular wolf. Okay, we got the river snapper, we've got the cat, we've got stoat, squirrel. Okay. We're gonna put the squirrel there, sacrifice the squirrel to put the cat down. Now, even if he plays something behind the stump, it's not coming into play. So this cat is effectively safe from any damage because of this stump. Now, we can also sacrifice the cat to get them out. And then we could get the river snapper, but we don't really need to yet.
Dinner.
Okay.
What?
Ding. Okay. Mind the ambitious wolf cub. It ages swiftly. Yeah, but I'm not going to be able to do anything about it until this boulder is removed, right? So now, let's go ahead and get the squirrel from the bottle so that we can get the wolf. Wait. Okay, let's get the river snapper out instead. That way, we get some extra damage on the board, because I feel like we're going to be taking some damage soon. The airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly. Oh, I could have played the wolf. I thought I was going to kill my wolf. Never mind. I feel silly, so silly.
Ha! My bat flew right over your river snapper.
Yeah, but then the river snapper's going to kill him, so... I mean, I'm not really concerned, am I? Let's get the squirrel, and then just tip the scales. Bam, bam. Let's pick a regular card. We'll sacrifice the cat and the squirrel. Wham! There we go. I guess I'll draw a squirrel. And then win the game. We got an extra tooth. Fantastic. We prevailed. And trekked onwards past the now bloodied terrain. Yeah, a lot of bloodshed. And then we move on to picking a new card. Fantastic. What will it be? The wolf cub? We know how that works. Or the sparrow? We know how that works now, because it flies over. I like the wolf cub. Yeah. Okay, what is this? A sacrifice? Ooh.
You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist.
They do look strange. You were compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. Okay. You don't know. You looked upon your menagerie and selected a healthy host. So what I believe is the effect that the cat has will go onto one of these creatures. So I could put his ability on one of these guys. And the stoat is saying, pick me. He's smart, because that's what I was going to do. The river snapper would be a good choice too, but it's too expensive. It costs 2. You don't want that. So the stoat is perfect. Alright. Stab, stab, stab. What an honor! Now the stoat can't die.
A ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the cat now lives in the stoat.
Nice. And then whatever weird this thing is. I don't even know what to say about that. What is this? Whoa! Oh! Behold my totem! It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. Wow! So now all wolves are flying. He's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really.
Enough!
Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. Don't worry, you won't suffer anymore. Because you can't die. Although, I suppose there could be some suffering in that. Back on the board. Well, he can die, he just can't be sacrificed. So the coyote... Bat. So I'm going to be taking 4 damage, which isn't great. But I'm only going to be down by 3, because I get up by 1. My totem has granted my coyote the power of flight! Oh dear. Now, we need to get some stuff. Okay, let's get the river snapper on the board. Right there. Okay. And then we will go up by 1, down by 2. We're pretty close to losing. But once we get this wolf out, like this, we're actually going to put it here. That way we can get 3 damage off. He doesn't die to the wolf cub, but he then kills the wolf cub on our turn again. And that should be good. We're back in the business, baby. You're 4 damage away from winning. Nice. Alright, the wolf cub is flying. Let's just get a squirrel, I guess. And do that. Easy peasy. What do we get? Wolf cub. Okay, yeah, we'll put that down. Might as well. It kills the bat. And now we're even closer to winning. Alright. Now... we can just pass. I don't want to do anything. I guess I'll draw a card. Next, we win. 1 extra tooth. Okay. And the elite battle is over.
Impressive. You may yet survive this ordeal.
Yes. Knock on wood. Like that. Okay, next. Next thing, choosing a card. What will it be? The Stalwart Snapper. A near impenetrable defense. And the elk. The flighty elk. It moves after attacking. This one's got a mushroom symbol. I think that means something. Oh, it does mean something. I just remembered what it means. Okay. I don't really have anything else I need to sacrifice, so let's go to the campfire and see what happens. What will it be? You came across a small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation. They huddled around a campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned.
Come, warm one of your creatures by the fire.
One said.
Warm it by the fire. That will enhance its power,
said another. You noticed one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. Alright. Yeah, it's not a great idea, is it? But, whammo. The fire warmed the poor river snapper, enhancing its power. One of the survivors reaches towards it, another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the river snapper away from the fire and left. Yep, good idea. As you can imagine, there are some times where you lose on that, and they eat your card and destroy it, which isn't great. What's this? Grand fir trees. They block flying creatures. Ooh, he's got a grizzly coming out next turn, which is not very cool. Let's get a wolf out right away, because we want to definitely get some damage on the board, because that grizzly's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. Ooh. I think I'm gonna lose this battle. And maybe I'm supposed to. Am I supposed to? I might be. Am I supposed to lose this battle? I don't know. What do I do here? I'm gonna be taking... I don't know what to do. I suppose... I don't know. I guess I just lose. I don't think there's anything I really could have done about this. I'm out. You've lost. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from the table. Oh, goodness. That sounds so threatening. If I hadn't played this game before, I would have actually been a little bit scared at this point. But I know what happens. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Okay, so now we can actually move around in this cabin. Look. There's a guy here. Can't get too close to him. Well, we can, but it doesn't really work. A knife. And here's what I mean by... Do you hear that? Oh well. There's a puzzle factor to the game. Look, you can move around. There's stuff to be done. Keyholes to open. A cage to unlock. Globe to spin. But we want a candlestick. This one, I believe. We got it. Bring it here. There you go. Now sit back down. I can't get those things. Alright, we're back. Let me explain something to you. Wow, he's very menacing at the moment. Oh!
That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you.
Not good!
No. Where were we?
We have a choice to make. Go to the bag, go to the campfire. Let's go to the bag. We need some stuffs. Alright, another cat. Very cool. Let's take the cat. It's always good to have cats. Especially when you can sacrifice them onto better things. A rock may get you out of a hard place. You're right. Choose one. Oh! Its bleeding yields 3 blood. If you can ignore the bleeding. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air, if only for a turn. What we really want is a black goat on our in our deck. Feeling overburdened enough with full 3 items, you carry on. Okay. And here's the boss fight. What will happen? Oh! The trees seemed to close in around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance, you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. He's putting on a mask.
Yeah, 'twas the prospector.
Oh dear. He's doing the prospector again? Easy, boss. The mule's the key. And there it is, the pack mule. So the pack mule moves around. Let's get the stoat out right away. Just get that. You sure? Sure about what? I'm positive. End turn. Then these come onto the board. He does damage to me. Oh, it didn't move over. I suppose it doesn't push the coyote. There is a card that moves, like this one does, but it pushes cards. That one does not push, apparently. So let's put the squirrel down and the wolf. Now, let's get rid of the coyote. Because I don't want it on the board. Ow. And now, the mule will take some damage from my wolf. I will deal some damage to him. Ooh, very close. We don't actually want to kill him right now, do we? That wouldn't be too good, I don't think. What happens? I think bad things happen. I hope you didn't think it would be that easy. I should have gotten the pack mule open first.
There's gold in them cards.
Oh no! 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 Gold! I've struck gold! But the pack mule is still on the board, which is great. And turn. Get him! Alright. We need to place some cards, and then place the wolf cub. Oh no, I made a mistake. Oh no. Oh no. The wolf cub's gonna die now. I feel silly, so silly. I thought it was a regular wolf I was placing down, but no. I guess I'm just gonna take damage. Yeah. Alright, now I can actually place some stuff. Well, let's get a squirrel. No, we want this. And then we want these things. So, let's place the boulder. Okay, I actually think we lose. I made a mistake. One too many times. I lose. I can't do anything. No, no. Please. Please don't do it. Please. What do I do? I'm panicking. I'm panicking. Yep. That's it for me. I lose. I lose. Oh dear. More gold for me. He's gonna get me. No, please. No, please. What's going on? You aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory. What? Though you may think of it that way. Before you expire, I must ask you a favor. I would like a memento. A memento. Your very own death card. It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We will work together to amend that. I want this to be the perfect memento of you. Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. We can put them to good use. Please, choose a card to draw the cost from. The cost of 2 blood. And another. This time I will use its power and health. The numbers. So it's just a river snapper. Okay. Now choose a card from which we will extract sigils. Cat sigil is really good, but wolf cub on a 1/6, even better. A sigil fledgling from the wolf cub. I never did ask you your name. What is my name? My name's Brian. That's it. Enter. There is now but one final matter. Oh dear, this is it, guys. We're cooked. The portrait. Are you ready? You do not need to smile. Here we go again. another challenger. And that is Inscryption, folks. There's a lot more to this game, and I will probably play more, but it's enough for this video. So, yeah, it's like this roguelike deck builder that there's 3 bosses, 1 for each act, and you go up, try to beat all the bosses, and that's the game. There's so much more to it than that, and I would like to play more, so I can show you all that, but in case that doesn't happen, check it out for yourself. It's a great game. I severely, or extremely, I suggest it. I recommend it. I highly recommend it, yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time!